Yo, what is happening, guys? Welcome back to the Undisputed Action channel. Of course, we're back for another reaction. Now, today we are back for another reaction to Jubilee, The Dilemma. We have done one reaction to The Dilemma on Jubilee before, which is literally just someone sits down, they explain their situation. Like this one says, was it I'm her mum or something like that? And it's probably just going to be a big complicated story. There's about 7 people I think I see, and they will basically say, she'll be like, should I leave this person, should I do this, should I do that, and with each question they get to choose yes or no, and they give their opinions, give feedback, and basically help the person get their final decision about what they think would be best. But hey, we gonna get into it. But of course, just before we get into it, as always, hope you all have an amazing day. If you're not, switch your shit the fuck around, start having an amazing day. Always trying to spread positive vibes and have fun on this channel, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fun and the vibes. But without further ado, Jubilee, The Dilemma, and let's go.
I placed my daughter for adoption at 19. Should I tell her I'm her birth mom?
Wait, what? What? You placed her for
Yes or
adoption
no?
at 19? How do you place someone for adoption at 19? They're an adult. Maybe it's different in America, but like, fuck me, whenever you're 18, you're an adult. Should you tell her? Yes. Yes, you should. Yes, you should.
I feel like there's so many factors that go into this. It's not a simple like yes or no. Something like this could really like shake their whole world. And are you healthy? Are you healthy enough to be in her life right now? You know, and it's just a lot.
I'm kind of in the middle because like if the child wants to reach out to know their birth mom, 100%.
I think that perhaps she should have a conversation with the parents first and make sure that they know, and then getting their consent, basically.
Wait.
I see my
Is she? So, wait. What? So, am I... So, if I had to... So, she put her daughter up for adoption at 19. Someone adopted her daughter, and she sees her daughter, but the daughter doesn't know she's the birth mom. Probably just thinks she's a friend of the family. Is that what I'm hearing?
my 11-year-old daughter often, and she doesn't know I'm her birth mom.
Okay, right. Oh, okay.
Does that change any of your minds?
So, she thinks you're a friend of the family.
So after hearing
That's
that she's
awkward.
11 years old, I changed my mind because
Actually, let him
she's
finish.
young. If she had been 18,
Yep.
and it'd be a different story. But
I
Wait.
think I want to go over here. It's the 11 part.
Oh, wait. Did she say when she was 19, she put her daughter up for adoption? I think that's what she said. So when she was 19, I thought her daughter was 19. Alright, my bad. I thought she said she put her 19-year-old daughter. Okay, I'm going to move towards no. Yes, you should tell her, but not at the minute. Because at 11, nah, she's too young for that shit. And then on top of that, she's too young for that shit. And then on top of that, because she's 11, she's about to become a teenager, like a young teenager. She's about to probably, I don't know how it works in America, but over in the UK, she'd be going to high school then. So she's already gonna go through a lot of stress and a lot of different things that are gonna be like, whoa, and are gonna confuse her and gonna scare her anyway. So I wouldn't tell her to just basically pile on top of the shit that she's gonna have to deal with. I'd wait till she's 18 or 19 or something. Wait till she's an adult, sit down and have a mature conversation with her and tell her so.
I'm
Yes,
like
you
I'm like in
should,
the
but
middle.
at the minute,
Very much
no.
in the middle.
Because
I'm coming over. She's so young, and to like get thrown that
Yep.
information at 11, it could
Yep.
go negatively, positively, and I feel
Most
like
likely though, negatively.
Well, if we take out the age and we say, because we didn't say she has to tell her this week. So how would y'all feel about telling her, you know, when she's 18 or
Yes.
whatever? Just
I would
at
be
any
But at the minute,
point.
no.
And-
Yeah, but think of yourself like as an 11-year-old, and then think of yourself as like a 17, 18-year-old finding it out. I personally would rather find out at 11 than 18.
Really?
Because then
I'm
I would
gonna
get more
switch.
upset.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch.
I'm
When I
seeing
think
his
about
point.
11, she's still
I'm seeing
innocent.
his
She's still got
point.
that
Well-
innocence in her. By the time she's 13, our periods, our boobs are coming, our minds are, we already got enough problems. at
See, that's what I'm
13,
saying.
okay?
That's what I'm
How
saying.
I see it is I did have an 11-year-old boy that I had in my life who was asked to be put into me and my ex-husband's life. And he knew everything, and how he saw it is he was happy that there was somebody else who loved him. Why
Okay.
is it a bad thing that there was another person who loved this little girl so much that she wanted to give her a better life? Why not give that positive aspect to her? Like, I am another person who loves you and has been watching out for you from afar, like a guardian angel.
This is difficult because, like I said, I don't think you should tell her now because it would just hurt her with the amount of, like she just literally said, when she turns 13, a bunch of problems. So part of me is like, oh, you shouldn't tell her because when she's 18, she'll most likely understand more. But then I agree with that at the same time. Like, if you teach them from young, it can go good or bad. It can go good where they're kind of, obviously they're going to be upset, but they're going to be like, right, okay. And they get told at a younger age, so they understand. So you don't wait till they're 18. They're like, so I've been living 18 years of my life a lie. You tell them young, so they don't live the majority of their life a lie. But then when they turn 18, if you tell them, they're going to be like, all right, okay, so you didn't want me. Or you could explain the situation and they could be like, right, I understand. It's a fucking, it's a rocky situation. I don't know. It's such
I
a rocky
reveal
situation.
my identity, my birth daughter could possibly have a relationship with her half brother, my 10-month-old.
At this point, does
There's
that
just
change anyone's
layers.
mind?
There's just layers. Just layers. Fuck.
And you know, I went through surrogacy,
Yes,
but
tell her,
possibly
tell
I've
her.
gone through
I mean,
adoption
yes.
before. And even when we were going through adoption, we were always like, yes, we're always going to tell this kid where they come from, who their parents are, so that we can be open and communication.
Okay, yes, yes,
But
yes.
that was our decision in the process being a parent. So these parents now who have taken over the adoption, they have a right to be able to say whether or not they want to know.
Yeah, I second that. I feel like a huge part of identity is just knowing where you come from, and it's almost counterproductive to her growth and her development to like not be enlightened of like where she comes from, you know?
I moved because I'm personally adopted, and I don't know how I would feel knowing that my birth mom was in my life for so long and knowing I was adopted and just
Yeah.
like having all those questions and just not getting the answers, and my mom lying
Yeah.
to me. So I just feel like if you're open and honest now, it's better.
They'll understand, but
agree.
it's not traumatizing as
Yeah.
much as like 18 and you already got your life going.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
you
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it
yeah.
for a reason, I assume. Like, I believe my birth mom put me up for adoption because she couldn't take care of me. And
Yeah.
I have
So she
this
did
amazing life
what's
now
best for
because of
you.
that decision. Of course, there was some resentment and like, you didn't want me, da-da-da. But like, when I got older and stuff, I realized that it was all for the best of me. And that's
See,
also a big thing.
So that's the difficult part because she said there was some resentment then as she got older. As she got older, if you're older and you tell them, most likely they'll understand, but they might resent you even more for not telling them when they were younger. But if you tell them when they're younger, they're going to have resentment. So I don't feel like you can 100% win either way. You're going to have pros and cons no matter
Kudos
what
to
you do.
That was definitely a hard decision, I believe.
As someone who has 3 half siblings, who I love with all my heart, but like I wish I had a stronger relationship with them and did not get to grow up with them, I feel like adding that value to the child's life would be amazing.
I think what keeps me here, like I like what a lot of you guys are saying and what we're saying too. This needs to include the parents because the child could also have other brothers and sisters in the child's new family.
I specifically chose a gay couple, so she has 2 dads, with the
Why?
intention of not having the issue of the mother later because I knew I wanted to be in her life. I have gotten permission from them multiple times.
Okay, I don't know.
And was given that as like one of the criterias of the adoption. And I am treading extremely lightly around them, and they just continue to choose to not tell her.
I get that.
I think naturally she's
don't.
gonna have questions about her mom. She's getting to the
Yeah.
age where like she's gonna hit puberty and be like, oh, you guys don't know about periods. How do I do
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
What
Exactly.
female?
I don't think you should
know?
say that. That's problematic. You can't
okay,
say just
wait,
because
wait.
they're 2 gay guys that
Wait,
they
are
don't
we
know
asking
that they
questions?
won't be able to, be able to tell her how to take care of herself. I'm
That's
pretty
true.
sure
I
that
meant
have-
like the way
I
like
No,
would
but
hope
like-
so. Come on,
like
it's
putting in a
2022.
tampon.
No, but like maybe they'll try their best, but at the same time you can educate yourself as much as it's like this, right? A guy can educate himself as much as he wants to do with that, but he will still never be at the level of understanding as a woman who went through it. It's like birth, right? A guy could think of everything that goes on in birth. I don't fucking know. I have no clue. You push a baby out, that's all I fucking know. But you could think of absolutely everything. I'm still not giving birth, so I don't fully know, and I never will fully know, unless somehow I have to fucking push out a child, you know what I mean? So,
You know,
I
I mean,
agree
that's
with that.
what they
They'll
sign up
try,
for, to
but they
have a little
won't
girl.
100%
You know
be
what?
able to do
Learn how
it, but
to
they'll
take
try
care
their
of
best.
myself.
I'm curious, what is their reason for not wanting to let you tell them?
They haven't given me one. I've been told it will happen. Multiple times it's been, oh, she's starting to ask questions. We should sit down and talk about it. And then when I set up the meeting, we don't discuss it.
Okay, that changes my mind. I think that's not fair that they're not giving a time frame for you. I plan to have
Yeah.
kids myself too, and I'm not gonna lie to them. You know, two guys, we can't make a child, so I'm gonna say, like, there is a woman that is your mom.
I'm gay, and I have a husband, and I have 2 daughters. Our 2 girls know everything. We've told them everything, they know everything. I don't know the reason why they're not telling her. All I know is that as a gay man who has 2 daughters and who are constantly, having comments like that come to us like, oh, what are you gonna do when they turn 13 because, you don't know, you're not a woman, you don't know these things. I have many strong women in our lives, like my husband and I
Fair
and
enough,
we're gonna
yeah.
lean on them when that happens.
Fair enough.
But for that 11-year-old to be approached by you and say, I'm your mom, in her eyes, yes, that would be fantastic. But those 2 guys are now going to be looked at as someone that that this little girl cannot trust anymore, and that's
That's
what's
a good
getting me.
point. That's a good
If you were
fucking
to tell
point.
her
I
without the
hate this.
permission, right, what would be the aftermath of that?
Well, I would never, just like you're saying, they do have strong women around them already. I never want to assert my dominance because I gave up that right and I gave them the option to choose which women they want in their lives.
She's
to fill
not
that
wrong.
kind
She's
of
not. At
motherly
least she's
role.
understanding of that.
I have one quick question for
You know what I mean?
I just want to ask like more clarity as someone who doesn't have that perspective. Like, why do you think the child would lose trust potentially in the parents?
I think
Because
it's a
they didn't tell her.
huge thing to keep this away
Yeah, it's
from
a big
her.
deal.
I
It
think
ain't
an
something small. It's a
11-year-old
big deal.
is very smart.
You didn't just throw out their
It's
favorite
just very
toy. You know what I mean?
concerning to me that that this huge thing that will impact this little 11-year-old girl's life doesn't come from her 2 dads, and will come from you. And I'm sure you're a wonderful person. You have all the great intent in the world, but I think that needs to be made by the 2 dads.
Your story was very moving, right? Because I want to be a father one day. If I were you, I'd be more assertive and like get like a time frame, like say, okay, well, let's kind of flesh this out.
I agree on that. I
Yeah,
do think she should
I
be
agree.
told, but I think she should be told by her parents.
I think there's very unclarity of what you think that
let's
she's
ask-
trying
Let's
to
wait
do.
1 minute. Aurora, what's your thought process here?
I have firm faith that they will meet you halfway and you'll be able to have that moment.
I think
but
it should be
you
like
can't
half
do
and
it
half,
on
yeah.
your own.
If I were to put myself in your daughter's positions, because I also am adopted, if my birth mom came to me and was like, I'm your mother, and my parents knew and didn't tell me first, that's where I feel like the distrust would come from. Do you
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
exactly.
you want to be
See, she's speaking from
her
that position,
mother
which
again? Is
perspective.
that
So
like part of your intention?
No. I'm a huge ally and I chose gay dads because I knew that I knew that she would be loved like what I wasn't able to do at the time.
Thank you for that.
And
Awesome.
yeah, but I don't have their perspective at all. I'm a cis heterosexual woman and I haven't gone through anything that they've gone through.
I switched because I don't think it's a good idea for her to tell her daughter. I don't think that's okay because then she will be like, you lied to me my whole life,
Yeah.
to her
gonna be
dads, and she's
pissed.
hearing it from her. But at the end of the day, it's not like, it can't be the end and be all for the rest of her life though at the same
Yeah.
time. So yeah, somebody's gotta tell her.
she just doesn't know what to do. That's the same as me right now. I don't know. It's the way she's like, I'm here. No, I'm dead. No, what the fuck? She doesn't know what to do and see him.
Just that trust issue is just so huge for me as a parent.
Definitively, they're lying.
Yeah.
And you have to put yourself in the position of being lied to.
Yeah.
When are they gonna be ready?
She kept talking about her needs, right? If she tells the kid before the parents do, the parents can fully be like, I don't trust you anymore.
The whole point is for her to stand her ground. Setting all morals aside, it's legally binding that they have to tell her.
She doesn't see the whole 360-degree picture in that house, what's discussed. And so for her to come in and just reveal this huge amount of news,
I think Eric has
can
the
be
best
very,
points in my
very
opinion.
life damaging to the little girl.
So I think
my last piece of advice.
I think she should tell them. I think that obviously the daughter should be told, but I do agree with Eric. I think the parents should speak to the daughter and tell her first and say, look, obviously none of us are your birth mom because we're guys. Your birth mom is such and such, blah, blah, but like obviously like ease into it. I don't know how the fuck you'd have a conversation, but like just I think they should tell her. Then the mom should get a chance to sit down one-on-one with the daughter after she's been told and answer any of the daughter's questions with maybe the two men, the two dads in the room, so like they can be involved as well, so they can kind of just give their perspective. But if the daughter wants to ask anything to the actual biological mom, I think she should be able to sit down and do
Be
that.
strong in what you want.
So I'm gonna say yes, tell them, but
redirect
not
the conversation if
you
have
do
to.
not
If you
tell
have to
them
take
first.
initiative,
Let the
take
parents do it.
Because I will say, when I did it, I regretted it for the rest of my life, and I don't want you to live through that.
You're amazing for doing what you did. I respect you for that, for specifically, placing them in that place. But I also think that there's a lot more people involved and not just you. You owe it to
Agreed.
her to be honest and to be trust and to be patient. And you owe
Agreed.
it to them to be patient. It's
Agreed.
been 11 years. I think you can be patient a little longer and let the dads do it on their time. They said that they will, and I think that should be respected.
Yep. Okay, she's making a final decision.
Have you made your decision?
Yes.
She's gonna go yes. She's gonna go yes. She's gonna go yes. Go no. Go no. Go no. Go no. Go no. Go no. 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 Yes. Let's go. There we go.
You are great. You are so
That's
great.
awesome. It'll work out for the best.
Yeah.
It will.
What you did was selfless.
I'm excited for you when it's finally out there and that reconnection and all that love that you can give to her now, just openly. I'm really excited for her and for you.
Yep. 2
The
weeks
whole
later, this is the
experience
update.
kind of allowed me to have all of the perspectives that I was missing.
Yep.
And so to have an unbiased gay man tell me, no, I think we need to settle down and kind of go at the pace of the parents was definitely impactful. I hope that other birth moms, as well as myself, can really feel validated in our decisions and get our needs met, even if that means not getting what we actually want, but just maybe try to find something else that will bring that peace and relief.
Yep. I was really good. I actually loved the dilemmas. I can't lie. My favorite used to be odd man out. See, now it's probably the dilemmas because it's just real fucking like shit. It's just you have a real conversation. You see everybody's perspective. I also don't think that could have went better for her because she literally came to obviously get opinions. She got opinions from obviously a gay man who the two parents she gave it to was gay men, so he saw it from the gay man perspective. Then she got it from the girl who said she was adopted, so she got it from, my daughter's perspective of this person, because this person would have been in that same position. Then she got it from, I think one of the other women said that she had to give up for adoption or something happened. She got it from her own perspective, but like from someone else. She got like every single perspective. It was actually a well put together like group of people to actually help that happen. So I was really, really good. I enjoyed that, definitely. Hopefully it obviously goes well for her. But hey, hope you all enjoyed this. As always, hope you all are thinking positive, test negative, have an amazing day. Stay safe. And as always, keep suggesting videos and I'm going to keep reacting, whether it's music, songs, or whether it's just reactions like this. I enjoy them all. But like I said, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day, and peace. Fearless.